It is, customer service is interesting. As a programmer, um, as a customer service rep, I guess you're supposed to kiss butt. And as a programmer, my customers are the clients, not so much are the clients, my customers are the people in charge of making they want, here's how the program's supposed to work. So I get the details and then I make it happen in the program. What I've noticed from the past is that everybody is like scared to put me in front of a customer. Now, evidently they haven't heard my joking nature, and I'll whip out a crack a joke here. But somehow this humorous nature, that can't ever come across when I'm talking to a customer. I can't ever laugh. I can't ever make a customer happy. They are under the impression, and this is not just one place. It seems like most every place I've gone to, it is like, hey, let's keep him away from the customer because he can't handle the customer. Now, I don't know if you've seen some of the links of talking like the Bluehost, talking to the police, talking to a lot of the people. But there's this nature, evidently there's this thing where customers are always right, and you're supposed to kiss it, but for the customer. And yet when I'm the customer, to Raven Hill, to the police, to all these other places, in which I'm paying money for their service, I am the dirtbag. And how dare I ask for anything as the customer? And yet, if I was to apply that nature to when I was in the work field, it would be, go to hell, customer. You'll do what I say. That's basically that's basically the inference from what just getting crapped on and bend them over. It's basically, I'm always wrong, whether I'm the customer or whether I am the server. I'm always wrong, and how dare I be offensive to anybody? And yet you've seen the customer service that people dump on me as I am the customer. Somehow, in all this, I am the bad guy when I was the programmer with the comedian nature in me. Evidently, they don't want to put me in front of and get the criteria for the program. And I'm not sure where that exactly comes from. I'd like to get a videotape. I can imagine part of the problem is that I have little tolerance for stupidity. I do. And hopefully you've seen some of it in some of these videos. Hopefully you don't consider me the stupid one. I'm trying to point out the stupidity in what other people are telling me. And I guess what can happen in my programming nature is that I hear these stupid people and I think, wow, that's stupid. And maybe that I project, I don't actually maybe say something, I just project it as, well, maybe we shouldn't do this because it's not going to make sense, something like that. And what I'm trying to convey is that that's a stupid idea. I don't know, I sort of keep it real, have a sort of a straightforward sense of me, and evidently that projects into I'm offensive to the customers. And yet when I'm the customer, I'm also offensive, and how dare I be asking for things that I'm paying for? I can sort of understand where they think that I should stay away, because I think that my customer, the client in the program that needs to get done, is stupid. It might be because pretty much everybody is stupid to me. There really is. I have incredible common sense, and in a certain criteria of intelligence, I am one of the best. So, I guess it's the big picture. But in the big picture, I can fine-tune the details, and then I abstractize and bring it to the big full picture, and I think, wow, you totally have no clue what you're saying, do you? And that might be what is projected when they say, well, let's keep them away from a customer, because that's what was happening throughout all my programming, most of my programming jobs I've been at. It's just weird that I can be this comedian and play these practical jokes, and yet somehow I can't be a joking nature to customers. Maybe all they had to say is, Chris, joke around with these guys, get the criteria, joke around, and be fun. Nobody was ever giving me really feedback other than it's like, we just kind of want to keep you away from the customer. You know, we're not going to really tell you what you're doing. We're just going to keep you away. It's a very I'll get another link with what's it called, prepaid legal, showing you the level of customer service they issue. I'll try to get that link. But I can only predict that's going to be another beauty. They're my customer, and they're going to. Anyways, I'll show you that one sometime here. But yeah. One time, well, there's a 3M, and there's this customer, my client was actually a 3M employee, in which the program I was making would actually eliminate her job. It would automate the system so that her job would have to go away. So that was really beautiful set up by 3M to actually put me in that kind of position. And so there was these stupid games that this lady was playing, and it was just trying to piss me off. And in so doing, it did piss me off. And I would come back and you know, knock it off or whatever. Anyways, whatever I did, I made her cry, I guess. And then I was told by my client's active software that I needed to apologize. I'm always the bad guy. Yes, whether I'm the customer, as you've seen, I ask for too much as a customer, or whether I'm the service person, I am offensive, and how dare I be telling the customer what to do, even though the customer is always telling me what to do in a lot of these videos you're seeing. So it's really a lose-lose situation, this customer service thing with me. That I am offensive, in straightforward talk that I've got, and being very intelligent, evidently is a bad combination. They don't want to think about this comedy nature, which I just try to joke everything off. And in fact, when somebody does get under my skin or start talking stupid, I come up with some joke to blow it off. That's my usual aspect, at least today. And anyways, yeah, I mean, when I'm the bad guy, I'm told to apologize, and when other people are offensive, as when I'm the customer, I am the bad person, and how dare I be asking for things as the customer.